Hey there humans, Bob here with another Marvel Avengers video. Today I'm going to be sharing some info with you about what's coming after the 2.5 update directly from the dev team. And honestly, I'm really excited to share this with you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we roll that intro. So usually with these videos, I like to separate the information out into sections so we can address things individually. So here's exactly what I'll be covering in this video. What kind of content should we expect post 2.5? What new missions are coming? Is there new gear coming? What changes are coming to the game? And finally, when will this content arrive? Also, if you're looking for information on the 2.5 update, make sure to check out my video on that, which I'll put up here, or check the link in the description down below. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number 1, what kind of content should we expect post 2.5? After talking to the team about the changes they plan to make to the game, which we'll cover shortly, they mentioned a key thing that I wanted to start this video on, and I think it's actually the most important thing I heard in our briefing. And that's that the team at CD have been listening and collecting feedback from both the content creators in our meeting and the community at large. And they themselves also agree that in an Avengers game, the biggest pull for an ongoing title like this is more heroes and more villains. It's an integral part of the superhero fantasy, being able to decide on your hero and powers and taking on supervillains. And that's what the devs believe will drive this game forward. And post 2.5, this is a key focus for them, which I believe is exactly where this game needs to head if they have any chance of experiencing a revival akin to other titles like The Division or even Destiny. Either way, this renewed focus is exciting and promising, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it all goes. On to number 2 now, what new missions are coming? So, there are 2 pieces of mission content that we have had confirmed. Let's start with the easiest one. First, we will be getting a new war zone that will address what's happening with AIM and what is the fate of Monica Rappaccini. Not a lot has been shared with regards to this new war zone, but it is confirmed that Monica will be the boss for this mission. Hopefully we'll see this mission provide some much needed closure on the AIM and Monica story, and potentially even signify moving on from them as key antagonists in the game. This hasn't been confirmed, but I'm hoping this is the direction we're heading in. Secondly, and you're going to want to brace yourself for this, Cloning Labs is coming. That's right, the long-awaited and multiply delayed Cloning Labs is finally coming. And as previously revealed by our resident data miner Miller, will also feature our big-headed nemesis from Reassemble, MODOK. The mission itself has been confirmed to be an Omega level threat mission. The only previous type of this mission we've seen is Family Reunion, which was a rehashed mission from the Kate Bishop story DLC. So Cloning Labs will bring that count to 2. This mission though will be new content, and it has been confirmed that it will further the narrative of the game and provide information on what happened to MODOK post Kamala knocking him into the Pacific. The mission will also present players with a heightened challenge, as it will only be accessible to those at 175 power level, which is the current cap, and when it drops will be the highest entry level in the entire game. Which leads me nicely into my third point: is there new gear coming? As with most updates, expect to see continual improvements to perks and gear, but this new OLT will also bring a completely new and currently unnamed gear set to the game, hopefully providing many new ways to build out your heroes in the game. More on that though as we edge closer to those releases. Now on to number 4, and I want to talk about a key thing that might, or at least should have been rattling around your brain since I mentioned that the new OLT would have an entry requirement of 175 PL. And that's whether there will be a PL increase. The answer, quite simply, is yes. With the release of the Cloning Labs OLT, we have been told to expect an undefined increase in the power level cap, and along with it, new ways of reaching the current maximum of 175 PL. So players won't miss out on this new content. Overall, I'm actually pretty chuffed with this, as I'll be able to work on leveling and improving my characters even further, rather than just grinding for god rolls on the same level gear. And finally, when does this new content arrive? Well, sadly, we don't know. No dates have been shared on when this content will drop, or whether it'll even drop all at the same time. But the good news is that with the foundational updates like 2.3 and 2.4 out of the way, and the new intended method of delivering content that isn't just one-shot single-player content like the Operation DLCs, but content that is intended for an ongoing live service looter, we should see an increase in the pace of content dropping for the game. If you want to find out more about upcoming updates, check out the other videos on the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.